the men and women of Skid Row are not just all drug addicts and alcoholics. These are actually people who fell on hard times. They lost their job. They had an illness that they couldn't keep up with their bills, so they lost their housing. They planned on sleeping in their car until their car was repossessed. I have vets on the street. I take care of a woman that has a PhD. I think that we have to break the stereotypes of what homelessness is. And not all the people that are homeless are without jobs. They just are without a home. There are many levels of poverty as there are many levels of wealth. I think it's important for people to understand that just because someone is without a home doesn't change who they are at their core. Women are still women. Everyone wants to feel beautiful. Everyone wants to feel special. Every woman wants to look in the mirror and see something different than their circumstances and their hardship and their situation. I love what I do because I know how it feels to be down. I know how it feels to be alone. I know how it feels to have no self-esteem. I know how it is to desire and want things as a woman that you can't obtain for yourself because you don't have the funding. You just can't obtain it for yourself. So it's important for me to give back because I once was that person and I know how it changed my life.
Living on Skid Row is really tough. You just have to be focused and keep your mind on your goals. Just because I'm homeless, that doesn't define me.
These makeovers are really powerful. They really are very healing.
I feel like I went to a spa. The nails done, the hair, the makeup.
It instantly brightens me up, gives me joy and happiness.
I love my new style. I love this new look of mine.
I love my natural hair. I love my natural skin. This look accentuates my natural beauty.
Makes me feel like a human being again. Makes you feel like a special person again.
It gives you a ray of hope, and you start to feel better about yourself. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's what I said. If you're gonna complain, come out here and do it. Ain't that sad?
That's crazy.
The devil is a lie, but you know what? Thank God this guy saw us every week and didn't have a problem. Because in this area, he patrols. Okay, where's Melissa? Soap. You're supposed to put this soap, open the soap up and put it around your thing. Rats don't like the smell of this. Oh, really? Yeah, someone was telling me, and I got you a whole bunch of them. Oh, great. So you just sit them around, take them out the box, and then leave the boxes around too, because it has a scent on there. Okay. So I got the Irish Spring, you guys. Here you go. Oh, cute. Oh, gloves? Okay, thank you, baby.
Oh, cute. I have stuff for you too.
Okay.
They're from my mom.
Oh.
Yes.
Special.
Yes. Oh, this is here's one of them. So she had a video of you with like a leopard skirt on. This is from my mom. Look, it's warm. Feel it. It's basically. Shirley, look at this.
Oh, King.
I love it.
Oh, that's adorable.
Thanks, y'all. I got the whole.
Just turn around.
I got the whole. I was the whole complete outfit to reference. Here you go.
Look how warm that is.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
Here, baby, wipe your face.
Isn't that cute?
It's gorgeous.
This will match the skirt that you have.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you.
And it's warm too.
Cheetah print.
Yes. Yes. This is for my mom.
Can you hold this, baby?
Okay.
Oh, you need wiping? Okay, cute. I got some stuff for you, baby. I have to get off this camera to get it for you. Here go another one. These are really. Oh, can you hold that, baby?
Right here,
I think I had.
This for you. Okay, let me grab my bag.
Okay, one more. Okay, so put that around your tent. Now, someone told me on IG that grass don't like it. Why you care about baby? So far, took care with the glove too. I mean, with the white. Be careful. Yeah, be careful of the. Okay, let's get this one. No, I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get in their stuff. Okay. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna shower today.
We should hit up showers soon.
We will do the shower soon. I just can't get them today because. But I have all the stuff for them.
Sure.
You want to come get this stuff? Yes. Do you need me here still? No.
Do you want me to help you? Here, let me grab it.
Oh yeah, get the stuff out. James, can you get this?
And there's plants too for
Oh, you got plants?
for cute.
Here, Q, I have stuff for you.
Oh wow.
Here. So this is a photo. This is a leg warmer.
Gosh, my sneakers.
And then this is like slippers and stuff.
Y'all
They're
know
like
James packed my car.
So they're warm too. Okay.
James
all for
packed
my
the
mom.
car, y'all. So
Yeah. Look at this one.
we gotta go to stores
This
and
is
get rid of
like
this stuff.
I saw that you like that it was like a kimono.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that pretty?
That's
Do
beautiful.
you like my
I
color?
love it.
Okay.
And I was just thinking about that one because I have neuropathy.
Yeah.
You get cold. I make so much pain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can just wrap that around yourself. And do you like this one too?
Oh, they said love this
Isn't
kind
that
of person.
Oh, thank you. Okay, look what someone shipped you.
Oh wow.
Someone now who said Nisha? I think her name is Nisha. She over there pointed cute. Nisha, say Nisha sent you that.
Thank you. You are a blessing. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
You see yourself in there. Oh, you look so cute, little love. Look how you look. Oh, God, cute. You're so cute. It have your name on there, Pumpkin. She made it for you. This lady, I have to tag her. I have to get you her name. She made that thing for you. She love you. People love you on social media. Miss Q, don't cry, love muffin. We love you. We love you. You are so loved. You don't even know it, baby. You are so blessed and loved. And look, it's orange on the inside, baby. Now you can really put your purse on and clean your house in style, honey, with that pine sol.
Thank you.
Don't get no pine sol on it, love muffin. She's so cute. Isn't it cute on her? Isn't she just the cute? She is just the cutest. And have your name on the back of it, child.
And it's cute.
Look how she look, y'all. She's so humble and cute. We love you, cute. You know how loved you are? You are so loved. You and Mama Rose. Ain't she cute, Mama Rose? Look at her. Look at her, child. That is, I thought that was
You're the only one who got that cute.
Miss Cute.
Nobody's gonna just
And it's satin, so it was stained, so take care of it.
Let me get some more to show you.
He got a case of water for you. He put it over there.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank
The
you
whole
so
thing.
much.
What can I get for you? I don't have anything. Yes,
No,
ma'am.
I didn't.
No toothbrush?
I have cold medicine. You want cold medicine?
That was like, but you know, and it all was, I didn't even, what was it? It was my spaghetti. I didn't even need to cook. I really didn't even need to cook.
And she made me a pizza and stuff. Since then, shortly, she's been coming every week. Sometimes she comes, not even on search, she comes when she's after her regular job and comes in and happens and stuff. She's dead tired, she still finds the strength to help us. And I think if she don't feel she coming, I don't think she sleeps until she knows that she have to help us out. So I thank God for sure, and make sure he continues to do his blessings. So she will get blessed, but she does this totally from her heart.
What is it about what Shirley brings and the kind of stuff that she offers us?
Shirley brings us stuff that we can't afford. She brings us stuff that we need, basic things like the hygiene, basic stuff that we can't afford. And she makes sure that we have these things and stuff. We need it for our health. And she asks us what we need, and we just ask for very simple basic things. She brings it to us and stuff. And we use it, and gracefully we use it stuff. And I appreciate it. I love it. I thank God for sure that she would have brings cleaning supplies and stuff. It's a lot of work, living in nature. So you gotta be, extra clean. And through her help, it has helped put a smile on my face. It has helped me, and it also helped me, but it helped other people too. And I think of them. So if someone needs something, I don't even hesitate. I give it to them because that's what's the right thing to do. That's what God says to do. That's the right thing to do because you feel in your conscience. That's just the right thing to do.
Where were you?
Sorry, Lexi, before you guys keep going, can you both maybe take one more?
Okay, thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure. So I think you can just sort of hammer that home so it's normalize it. Make sure there's sort of that for services rather than just so you mentioned that people come down here sometimes once a month to provide services like hygiene products.
Yeah, different organizations comes like once a month, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Because for a time it used to be consistent every week. Come. But they cut back. They all cut back and stuff. Shirley comes faithfully, gracefully every week.
So there used to be people who would
There
come
used
down.
to be organizations coming every week and stuff for food, clothing, big bad hygiene stuff, but that no more.
So wait, let me 1 second. So Shirley is basically filling a void then, and where people used to come down here with lots of services.
She is. She's filling a gigantic void. She is. I'm grateful for sure.
The back area is like this. People, you see how far we came from Skid Row. That's the resources of the community. But that's where everything is. So this is why everybody needs to come back here. I used to take care of Rachel and her husband. And her husband, Sam, just would not talk to me. When I first started serving the homeless, I would offer him water, nope. Would offer him soda, nope. He didn't want anything from me. He would never take anything from me. Why? I don't know. He was just so shut down. But his wife would always take things from me. Loretta's her name, Loretta and Sam. And then one day I started doing hair, and then I did Loretta's hair. And then the next week I did her hair. And the next week I did her hair. And then one day he came to me and he's like, "Can I have a water?" I'm like, "Oh my God. Like, wait, what? Are you talking to me now?" And he was so grateful. And he pulled me in the corner, like probably 2 months later, and said, "I just really want to thank you for helping my wife. She feels so much better when you come every Saturday when you leave." I think they're very guarded and very protected down here. A lot of people don't come here to really, really help. They come here to make themselves feel better. They come on Thanksgiving, they come on Christmas. But I think he was really guarded. And he saw I was committed to taking care of Loretta every Saturday, doing her hair, providing makeup. He just let his walls down and started talking to me with faith.
Yeah.
If it doesn't take two crazy
I'm trying to think of a way.
It doesn't do this super way. Also annoying in the theoretical.
I was just gonna put it here, just so it's a bit lower. See how that feels.
Yeah. So he was everything.
Yeah, exactly. Basically just like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So real quick, part of what's making Future X Sounds really interesting, especially this virtual sessions 2020, is that each artist is attaching their track to a charitable cause. So I want you to talk about
who you chose, how you chose them, what it means to you.
Yeah. Well, I love LA. I think LA got a lot of soul. It's where I'm from. That's where I always call LA home. So I just want to do something for LA. Like whatever I'm doing, I just want to do stuff that, like, if there is a way that can benefit somebody, I want to go through like my own little grassroots network and see who need help and what they're doing. And so I have a buddy on Skid Row. Her name's Queen Raj. She's awesome.
Okay.
And she's just awesome. She's just like a whole treasure trove of stories, like.
Has she been on Skid Row a long time? Is she one of those people who
like she's been all over.
She's part of the community there?
Yeah, she's part of the community there. And like, I don't know, like we became web homies, like for real. And she's like, she just has so many different stories, you know what I mean? Like original Black punk, like she's an original.
Oh, wow.
Like, and you just would never, like, I liked her before that, but it was just like, oh, come on. Like, she had a story about, pure hell and like all this kind of other stuff. Like, she's just so cool, Then she's like matriculated through Queen Afua's training. So she's a healer lady, goes to Jamaica, comes back here, goes to Skid Row because she don't want to be bothered with other stuff. Right. So she told, like, through her and watching her, I learned about beauty to these streets. And this sister is on Skid Row most every weekend, coordinating food trucks to donate food for thousands of people, like every weekend. And then not only does she coordinate ways to feed a massive amount of people, like every weekend, she also does like cut your hair, color your hair, however you want to get fly, like make you fly. So she giving look like to me it was just like, hey, yo, beauty to these streets, okay? Like beauty to these streets. Like I'm gonna feed you and make you fly. So
I read on Twitter last week, somebody Black wrote, and it was just the right statement. It's just ain't nothing a haircut can't do.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it gives people confidence to love themselves.
It makes you feel good.
It makes you feel good, man. And then, I'm telling you, man, it's like, you don't know, it's like what kind of opportunities can open up, especially in LA where it's so surface how you look all the time. LA got that problem, you know what I mean?
Well, It's the industry of the land, right?
It's the way it is. It's just the way it is. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess the other thing is the way people express themselves too. You know what I mean? It's a way. It's a way of art. You know what I'm saying? A way somebody can let you know how they feel, who they are. You know what I'm saying? Through how they look. But if somebody doesn't have the resources to do all the things that they feel inside, you know what I'm saying? This sister's out here, you know, like bringing their inside to the outside. And I think that's really cool.
That's dope.
You can have wild hair. You know, like you want blue hair, she got you, you know. Like,
she's gonna hook you up.
She's gonna hook you up, man, because she's always fly, you know what I'm saying? So
that's called Beauty to the Streets.
To these streets, yeah, Beauty to the Streets. So I don't know, just like Skid Row is like, I don't know. My mom, she'll tell you about like the work that she's done with Skid Row, and like, you know, we just got homies over there that we just love. Right. It's like, it's just fun just to try to be a blessing to a really, you know, some people that have been going through the isolation and health difficulties, health issues, like these things have been realities for people.
You know, yeah, isolation is the worst possible condition for a human being. And that's been established over time and through a million studies. Isolation is the foundation for our addictions. It's the real problem.
Hi, this is Georgia Anne Muldrow, and Future X Sounds is culture.
Hey everybody, welcome. This show is part of 2020 Future X Sounds virtual sessions focusing on music and community. Future X Sounds is a collaborative effort between a like-minded group of artists, producers, and community makers across the country who accept the responsibility of their craft and lead by example. This series kicked off in 2019 with editions in Los Angeles, New York, and Philadelphia, curated by Layla Hathaway, Talib Kweli, and James Poisner, who shifted the spotlight onto their peers and communities. In 2020, due to the global pandemic, Future X Sounds brings its experience online while maintaining the same mission, partnering with iconic artists to provide a platform for talent discovery and reflection. For these virtual sessions, Future X Sounds has partnered with a group of artists, each leading a group of collaborators to create a new and original composition. Collaboration Sessions Volume 1 is what we're premiering online here for you today. Each producer has curated a stage to allow the audience to have a window into their peers' work, the collaboration process, and then present the brand new track. All the proceeds of the festival and the EP will be donated to organizations selected by the producers. Activists and Dr. Shamell Bell, original member of Black Lives Matter, who has been creating and curating a radical dialogue series leading up to the premiere of each artist's work today. All donors will receive a copy of the EP. You can donate at the Kickstarter link below. Tonight, 6 p.m., we have Georgia Anne Muldrow. At 7 p.m., we have Black Milk. At 8 p.m., we have Tank and the Bangers. And at 9 p.m., we have Chris Dave. Thank you to all the artists, producers, collaborators, and activist organizations that have made this possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
sun's face. Smile from the sun's face. Landing and gracing your gold skin. No pretend or pretense, we tend to let our glow door. Bright bulb blow, and for what though? You better illuminate the scene. Waking up out of cold sweats from lost dreams of what could have been. Do it, be Nike. Go ahead and yell out, nobody can stop me. I'll keep on smiling, living, and I'm live in. No time in for waste. Place a curve upon your face. Note the frowns it sometimes takes. Peep the strength that those frowns gave. Let the smiles make it better. Love your neighbor like your sister. Lend a smile when one is needed. Paint a picture, perfect smile. Paint a picture, perfect smile. Cheesy.
On my face, that the world can erase. Thinking on you, thinking on you.
Every day that you face, hope it all falls in place. Thinking on
yeah. Smile for a while. Smile cause you got style. Smile cause you're the greatest. Smile cause you're the bravest, the latest and the baddest. You can smile and say, I know that some wish they had this, and they probably do. We all should be smiling just knowing that the devil's reign is almost through. Smile when you know love is true. Black is black and blue is blue. Black and proud, black and beautiful. It's a mutual feeling, it's a mutual healing, yeah. Smile at me and I smile back. In times of war, just know a brother got your back. Feels real good when I can smile about that. Grinning ear to ear like a Cheshire cat. What you young frownings know about that? Beautiful smile, smile about that.
In my eye, with a new sense of pride, thinking on you, thinking on you, thinking on you.
You got time on your side. Keep your head held up high. Thinking on you, thinking on you. When you feel the vibe, you got to stand up. Go on and let your spirit shine. When you feel the vibe, you got to stand up. Go on and let your spirit shine. When you feel the vibe, you got to stand up. Go on and let your spirit shine. When you feel the vibe, you got to stand up. Go on and let your spirit shine.
We're all here now, and if everybody could just introduce themselves and talk a little bit about your relationship with Georgia, and then a little bit about the collaboration process. After you introduce yourself, we'll just go around. And I'd love to start with you. I don't know, Miss Rickie? Rickie Byars, Georgia and Muldrow's mom. We're gonna start with Miss Rickie, please. Please take
You can call me Mama Rickie.
Mama Rickie, I love it.
I've known Georgia since conception.
And probably before that.
I was, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you guys, I was there for a little bit of your interview when she said, the very notion of polyrhythmic implies that we are multi-dimensional beings, right? And so I've known her through lots of dimensions, and Georgia has music, and I've known her for a long time. Am I supposed to say something about myself or about Georgia?
Yeah, a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, I'm a songwriter and a singer and music and arts director, and I just have a good time with music, and I try to use music. Music is I think it's my finest mode of communication, because sometimes my words get me in trouble a little bit, but I don't care, and I love what I get to express with harmony and melody. So I love to write, and I'm still writing. I've been writing, and Georgia grew up in that field of music. Her father's a great musician, and you know, just to see all of her, where her life has taken her. When Dudley came through the door, I was like, well, all right now. And Keisha, I was like, well, okay. It's just all these brilliant people. I mean, it's just has been a beautiful life, being the mother of Georgia.
Love it.
The Earth Mother. The Earth Mother.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The birth mother.
The birth mother and the Earth Mother. Okay, Lakecia.
Yes.
If you could just introduce yourself, tell us a little about yourself, tell us about your relationship with Georgia.
Okay, my name is Lakecia Benjamin. I'm a saxophonist, predominantly alto saxophonist. I'm also a composer. I'm an arranger, producer, songwriter. I think my goal in life is just to kind of spread healing vibrations and a positive message wherever I can go. So whether I'm arranging or composing or playing with my own band, with other people's bands, that's my goal and message in life, to kind of sonically make an impact and to change the landscape when I play. I play with some people of note. I don't particularly love the name drop. I could drop them if you want at some point.
If you don't like to do it, you don't have to do it.
I can do whatever you need. I recently did a project where I dedicated what I had to John and Alice Coltrane. The album is a combination of 6 of Alice songs, 6 of John songs, and it's kind of my way of honoring them and honoring the legacy of jazz and the tradition of that, and just Black American music, because it's bigger than jazz, it's bigger than funk, it's bigger than reggae, it's bigger than all that. I met Georgia at the New School University. We were both cutting class and happened to say, hey, you're in the hallway as well. So that's where our first interactions occurred, you know, trying to fight a little bit against the system, but also happy to be there.
Greatness. All right, Dudley, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in 15 years. We met 15 years ago. Good to see you again.
Yeah, I remember. That was a while ago.
If you could introduce yourself, tell us about yourself, your relationship with Georgia, all that good stuff.
My name is Dudley Perkins. I'm an artist, MC. I go by Declaime as my MC title. Georgia is my wife. That's my queen. And my musical partner in life. You know, I met her it was a while ago. I got dust on the mind. It's a while ago. If I remember that, then I gotta remember a lot of other things. But it's been a while. We've been rolling together for a while. You know, like it seems like since the beginning of time almost. You know, but you know, I'm rolling with Georgia. Georgia rolling with me. We on a mission to spread a little light through this music and raise the vibration a little bit. You know, especially with what's going on right now on the planet. You know, hopefully our music can do some justice right now. You know what we're doing. You know, but yeah, that's my wife. You know, that's my life. Take away the W, put the L. That's my life. You like that? That's flowing. Flowing.
When MCs talk about their wives and just put their little rap tricks in there. Okay, man, we get it. You got it.
My sweet honey pie, Georgia peach.
Oh boy.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit for a second about the record, because I started listening to it last night. I played it about 5 times in the last 14 hours or whatever. I just got it, they just sent it to me. You guys' record is pretty serious. The subject matter is pretty serious. It's pretty direct. And let's talk about the collaboration process, how the song was formulated, and how everybody feels about their contribution, what working together was like, and why you guys decided to make a song that was not a metaphor or something that was very direct.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the conversations I have with these people, these beautiful Black angels, I like, for real, like, that's the way we talk to one another.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's our conversations go very deep. That's the way we are, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just happy for the transparency that other people can feel, like the intimacy of that. I'm just happy that, you know, I might have to remix Mom's vocal again because I got some feedback this morning.
Wait, what's going on? Tell me.
I had to remix that Mom's lead vocal.
You probably want some makeup on that thing.
At least.
I need them to punch. I need that clarity. I need it punchy.
Feedback.
Come on.
I got feedback.
You like it, Dudley?
Yes, the song's gonna be everywhere. I just wanted to be I wanted it to be one of the better songs on the project. You know?
Yeah.
It will be, actually.
Mom, what you wrote though, like what you wrote is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Thank you.
Email, like just sing. I just told Mom in particular, like just sing what's on your heart, or just whatever is on there. Like, don't feel pressured to try to like doll something up.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted her to just be raw, just to sing her feelings. However, you just let it rip, like just however. And it just came out so good. I just like, like you gotta know, like.
It sounds like some other shit. It came out some other shit.
Like, oh my, I just love your tone, Mom. I love your tone. You got such tone. It's like this, it's kind of like the earth. And it's just like, just the rich soil. You got that here. And then when that merged with what you had to sing, it was perfect. It was perfect. You know? It's coming from your heart. And just like, I don't think I would have been able to put it that well.
Wow.
So I've also been fortunate enough to work with my dad, one of my parents musically. My dad's a saxophone player. His name's Oliver Lake. I've been able
to don't slip that in there.
Yeah, that's my dad.
I talked to him the other day.
What?
Yeah, first of all, the last time I saw him was right before the pandemic. I was playing with David Murray at the Standard, and he came through. And then I went through to see him with Reggie Workman when they were doing that thing with and Just Surreal.
Yeah.
Standard. And then he wrote me on Instagram, and I was like, I can't believe you on here like that.
Yeah, the old man clan, him and Reggie and Andrew, they all Reggie's 80-something, Andrew's 80, my dad is
84 now. He was 83,
yeah.
He's 84 now.
And that trio has been playing together for 56 years, something like that. Anyway, I was just saying that
9.
I was super lucky and fortunate to work with my parents too. And that is something. And the family vibe on this record is really amazing. So I just want to take a second, and I think it's important right now for everybody who's a part of this conversation, especially, to have a minute to talk about how they feel or to display any message that they feel like they need to display about what's going on in the country right now.
I think it's dead.
My bad. I was trying to see who was at the door.
Well, you got to put yourself on mute.
Okay, so I'll ask it again. So I just want to give each one of you a platform right now to give any message that you feel about what's going on in America in this moment when we're in the middle of the biggest global uprising in the history of the world. So, anything that you guys want to stress or any points that you want to make are welcome.
Shoot, I mean, I'll say like this, protect yourself and stay alert, but mainly protect yourself because we don't know what's coming down the pipe right now. There's a lot of ifs and ands or buts about what's going on. And the media is feeding into it big time. They making sure everybody get what side they want to see, what they want, what they want them to see. So just be alert and use your own, think. It ain't illegal yet. You know what I'm saying? Keep thinking. You know what I'm saying? Think for yourself, especially think for yourself, and protect your family.
This is for everyone.
I could say something. I speak often to my younger students. They're like in middle school. And if I could say anything to the younger generation, because usually the younger generation is kind of the fire behind a revolution. And if you're in that key 13 to 20 age group, it's like some of you are out there on the street fighting in the middle of this pandemic and doing a lot of the lay work that some of us can't do. And then some of you are out there, you know, at home trying to make sure everything's okay with your family. So I'm just hoping that in the process of the war that we need to have going on right now, you can still keep some kind of inner peace, because when this is all over, you're the generation that's going to build us up. You're the ones that have the new music and the new sounds for us. And you're the ones that have almost I'm going to be here to tell the story, but it's going to be a whole different perspective from you. So I'm hoping that the younger generation, through this warfare and constantly watching themselves get killed and beat down, can still find the strength to realize how beautiful they are in the process, so that when they get old enough, the music comes out and represents that kind of beauty and still can spread love while there's so much pain going on.
And I want to say, first of all, thank you both for what you just said. It's very inspiring to hear anything these days that speaks to better. What I found for myself is that I have a lot of pride right now in these young voices that are speaking up, the younger people. I mean, I've been around for a while, you know, and to see the energy with which these our younger people. I mean, that's y'all and those younger than you. So you and the ones younger. I mean, the way you articulate, the way you stand, the way you do what you do is an inspiration. Now, me moving into the elder class, you know, I say, well, what is mine to do? Is it mine to do to walk the street and hold the sign? And you know, it's like, I think right now it's important to know that the work that we're doing now will be what is ours to do. And especially if we're in the work of helping people to wake up into who they really are. It's important to know our history. It's important to articulate it. It's important to know what's happening in this country, in Africa, where we come from. You know, it's important to know it all. And I've been very much informed. Every day I get up and listen to younger people talk. And I have my tablet and I take notes. And, you know, and I learn. So I'm learning from you. And I hope that what I bring is something that you can learn from. So I bring music, I bring harmony, I bring what I've learned, and that is its own grace also, hopefully.
No, it is for sure.
I mean, right now, I think in these times, I think it's, you know, it's important to see self-defense as self-love. Mm-hmm. And in whatever form you need to take, you need to employ it, because you can't love yourself without defending yourself.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And so if that means you need to take a bath that got orange oils and Epsom salt in it, do that. That means you need to listen to spa music. Let that stuff slap in your crib. Do that. If that means you need to buy a gun, do that. You know. Mm-hmm. You know, the way I'm seeing everything is that it's like, this is very much, even though we have different media producers that can make things as big or as small, you know, to make our issues as big or as small as they want to make them look, we have to live this every day. So I think that in us living every day, just to embrace yourself, and just like how, you know, Keisha said, knowing that what you are is beautiful, and ain't nothing wrong with you being this way, and your voice sound like this, and your face look like this, you know, and your skin does this when the sun touches it and stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with you, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with you defending yourself. You don't have to be docile in these times just because somebody else is showing a strategy. You got to go look within yourself, because all the things that we've done have working. And I think the other thing is, you know, you ain't got to stay in school. You need to study the school of your own self. And that's what's going to solve the problems. Because really, by the time 2050 come around, a lot of jobs ain't even been created that we're gonna need. We're gonna need to stay creative. Always stay creative. Tap into your creative nature. Tap into your creativity, because all these different things that we've been slaving for, day in, day out, these gigs that we've invested into other people, they're gonna be obsolete. They're gonna have a robot doing that. And so that's why, you see people feeling like we expendable, because they want the robots to take over our job. You know what I'm saying? The Negro, just know, like, we the Negro problem. There ain't nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? But be creative. Tap into your creativity. You know what I'm saying? Your imagination. Don't let it work against you. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to harness your imagination. Let it work with you, for you. But if you have fear, that's your imagination working against you. Okay. You gotta defend yourself, from your own bad talk, from whatever. You gotta now all I feel like is self-defense is key.
In all ways, I hear it in all ways.
Always. In all ways.
Not just the typical, like, what people would think when you say that. They automatically go to, I'm gonna go to a karate class, tackle and grapple. But then, but more like, if that's what it is, then it's fine. But it should be a whole self-defense, self-defense.
A whole system of self-defense, which means, like, even if you are a musician, you should make the music that gives you joy. If you're a musician, you should be making the music that sets you free. You know what I'm saying? If you're an artist, you should be painting the pictures that set you free. You know what I'm saying? If you're a mathematician, you should be forming the equations that set you free and your people free. You know, straight up. That's how
I just want to talk a little bit before we get out of here about the process of making the record. Were you guys all in the studio together? Did you record separately and email parts in? How'd you do it during the COVID times here? Was it easy? Just kind of the technical parts of the collaboration, really.
Yeah, we've done this. I'm pretty sure everybody's done it before, like this, remotely did music together. That's the new age, digital. It's a digital world.
I have, but not really. Not this way. When I heard the track that can I tell it's okay for me to talk about it? Mm-hmm. Georgia gave me the track and the instructions of what was going to happen in the email that she sent. Mommy, I need you to do 12 bars of this, and sing from, I want you to write from how you feeling, And she said, Keisha was going to perform everything, Lakecia. And so, and it was like 9:00 when I got the email, and and about 10 o'clock when I tried to come up with a way, because I don't do GarageBand. It's like my new affirmation is I can do it. But anyway, I got a voice memo from my cell phone and played the track that she sent me on my iPad, and I used a voice memo app, and I sang to what she played and recorded on a voice memo on my iPhone. And because that's the best I could do. And I can't believe you used.
Yes.
I just knew you were going to sing it. So I'm glad it worked.
Georgia, I'm not hearing you for some reason. Can you
She's
check
muted.
the microphone?
She's mute.
No, I muted myself. Yeah, I muted. No, by all means, we having that. Oh, we was gonna be out here not having that. I want to bypass your vocal. I ain't crazy. Now let me go myself.
Well, John Barnes said I could do it again if you want me to.
They have a microphone that plugs into the iPad. That would probably be the solution for you.
To play along with the track?
Yeah, there's a microphone. It plugs right into your iPad, and then you can cut your vocals, and it's much better than using your phone and a separate iPad. It just plugs right into the iPad. I think it's like $200. It's the solution for you.
Oh, okay.
That shows the urgency, though. If you singing in your phone, I'm gonna be all right. That's like, whoa. You know what I mean? That's the real sentiment behind it.
First, I had to write the verse. I was like, she said, write what you feel. So I just wrote it down, and then because really the guns are, I do hear gunshots. You know, I do. There are helicopters flying around.
You're right there. You're like right there. Like
Where are you, Miss Rickie?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah. But I live in supposed to be I live what looks like it's far away from where but it's not. It's like it's everywhere. It's not just that community. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, uprising all over the place, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's scary too.
That was something I was saying that I really liked about this go round, was that South Central's fine, Newark's fine, Harlem's fine. I feel good about these things. You know what I mean? Those are things that I'm kind of like, okay, this time was different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This time this whole run has been a different run. Different things are happening this go around.
I'm trying to be alright. There's a question on my mind. It's shooting again, and I hope that it ain't another friend of mine. I'm trying to be okay. It's shooting again, and I'm wondering when we're gonna leave this place behind. The world feels like it's crying. The world is crying, but I gotta get up and get it on, get strong and get it on, get up and get it on, move on and get it on, get on with it and get it on, move on through it and get it on, be strong with it, get it on, be strong in it.
I did a lot, at least I thought, for this music. God bless this music. Fought for what I thought was my culture. Almost turned me into a greedy vulture. Had a habit of hanging around haters. Still claim them as my brothers, and to this day I still do. Trust me, I see you, all of you. But that's not what I stress. My stress comes from this world and its sleep people. Living life depressed, they need to take a deep rest. I'm just like Jesus, shouting from the church steeple. I see through you like cellophane. Word to guru from the chain and the star. His words of wisdom allowed me to go far. Far enough for me to reach and teach these fabulous funkin' lessons while still standing in heaven's omnipresence. Luminescence since my adolescence. More precious than its weight in gold is what I've been told. Wasn't brought here to be bought a soul. Here, I'ma keep singing till the whole world hears my cry. War is never civil people. Ungodly gangsters with guns. Big bullies with bullets. The darker they bury, the quicker they pull it on your young daughters and sons. Now ask them again why they are so quick to run.
Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the Georgia Anne Muldrow stage as much as I did. Remember that you can pre-order the album at the Kickstarter link below to help raise funds for organizations doing outstanding work in regards to social injustice and work in regards to the COVID-19 pandemic. Stay tuned. Up next at 7 p.m., the Black Milk stage will be opening up. where he will present a new track and exclusive performances from him and his collaborators.